What is happening, people? I am pumped to be joined with this man today. I want y'all to give a huge shout out to my boy, Kenny, the Black Diamond. MOKHONOANA, what's going on, brother?
Let's go, bro. How are you, bro? I'm very good, man. Just
Uh,
finished my second session of the day, and yeah, just chilling out, cracking up
Dog,
with
I
you,
am
bro.
pumped. I'm pumped, bro. Like I said, we've been trying to get this linked up for about a month now, ever since I met you on Dust Up Shakedown. Shout out the boys at the Fight Week show. Shout out
Let's
Ola.
go. Big up
You know
all
what I'm
that.
saying? Big up Ola. He's the CEO, brother. And
Yeah,
in that moment, man, just hearing like some of the stories you were talking about and some of your fights, rewatching them with Ola and the boys, I was like, dude, I gotta get this dude on the show. I gotta know more about this man. Uh, and everywhere you've trained has been wild, bro. And just your story so far, from what I've already known, Kenny, it's amazing, bro. And I cannot wait to get more into it with you, dog. So my first question, Kenny, that I'd like to go ahead and ask you, bro, what were you doing before you started doing MMA? Did you play any sports growing up, or were you kind of just a chill kid? What were you doing before MMA?
no, yeah. I always try to do something but like I used to watch WWE. I used to want to be a wrestler, and then I kind of like everyone when they get to teenage years, they kind of just stop watching it, fizzle out, and
Yeah.
then I started watching football more, trying to play football for team little local clubs and things like that. And obviously I was way too late, 12 years old, starting to play football. I had two left feet at that stage. um my brother brought me up to boxing clubs, and I always kind of just, it was kind of a thing. It was it was forced on me, so I never really took it serious, and it wasn't something I wanted to do. So I kind of just messed around, and I kind of dreaded going doing hard work in the gym and that. But when my brother started MMA, and it was the time when Conor was on the rise, and I seen Conor was taking him out to Vegas and all that. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, what? That's crazy, bro. You're on TV and that and that shit. I was like, he's like, yeah, I'm still broke though, so I don't care. But I'm like, bro, are you serious, bro? I wish, bro, do you want to swap places or something? It's like, and then him doing that, him going on trips to Vegas and fighting in the IMAFs, winning the IMAFs and all. I'm like, this guy, all he does is just train. So, if he can do that, I can do it as well. And the more I started training, and as I was training, I would just see him progress, win belts, win the 100 grand tournaments and that, and then come back to global and that. And it just inspired me, and it made me believe that I can take it all the way as well. Seeing my brother obviously reach the heights that he reached with obviously PFL, and that was all mind blowing to me. But when he was in the situations, he was just like, meh. But it just, him even thinking it's nothing, him going on meh, it made me oh shit, it's just nothing. So anyone can do it, literally anyone can do it. And obviously I followed my brother's path. Here I am today, obviously I'm fighting in Cage Warriors. I fought in PFL numerous times, fought in Bellator and that. And yeah, obviously I just from nothing, just from seeing him win an amateur belt, and I'm like, I want to win an amateur belt. And then the next step, it's always you want more and more and more and more and more. And obviously I'm chasing the UFC contract, fighting on UFC Fight Pass. And yeah, that's just how it goes. Obviously you have a little goal. It's you get say you get someone has a goal to get a fucking car or something, and they get that car, they want the bigger car, the faster car, and
Yeah.
something like that. It's kind of the same thing with the MMA thing. You know what I mean? You kind of get greedy with it. You want more. It's in human nature. Just want more. You want more money. You want more, in your job or anything else. So that's just how I got started. And obviously I'm still on the journey. I'm still young. I'm 28, and I got many more years left in the sport.
Kenny, bro. So I didn't
Sorry, bro.
know
It's kind
about
of a long. I was kind of shouting on, but yeah,
Nah,
it's
nah,
been a long
nah,
journey.
bro. Nah, bro, you're good. You're good. You're frozen right now. Hang on, give me 1 second. Wait, we come back. Hang on. We're coming. We're good. Internet's about to hook us up right
Okay,
here.
you good? You good?
You're still frozen. Let me see. I think we're all right now. I think
Frozen.
we're all right now, Kenny. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay,
Dog,
cool, cool.
I'm gonna be real with you. No,
All
bro,
right.
and please, don't worry. You can give me a 10-minute answer. That just hearing that was amazing. I had no idea your brother
Yeah,
trained with Connor, and it kind of makes sense now why you got started and why you're at Straight Blast Gym now. Because I was gonna say, bro, what area
Yeah.
did you grow up in?
So I grew up in Bangerstown, which is like I grew up in Bangerstown, and SBG is like, how would I say, like it's on, like when I started training I was like 16, 15. So like in
Okay.
Ireland we don't drive till we're like 18 or something like that. Like we don't get our driver's license till we're 18.
Yeah.
So obviously I didn't move to SBG for a long time because I just went to my local MMA gym, like when it was a good gym. And then my coach left after like just when I was about to go pro, he just left. He just retired. Like I was like, oh, what am I gonna do now? And obviously my
Ugh.
brother convinced me. I talked to my brother's coach, Dave Roach. He had a plan for me as well. Like he seen that I'm a talented fighter. He's seen areas that I can brush up as well. And I liked his plan, and I moved to SBG like just before my pro fights, and I had 18 fights, 18 amateur fights with my other club. But obviously, I'm an adult now. I'm out of school. I can whatever. I can have my own time to. I can take time out to make the trip up to SBG, and it's only like 20. It's only 20 minutes when you have a car, but it's like 2 hours away from me when I don't have a car.
Oh,
Like so, I'm getting the bus or something. So that was the reason why I was in another club before, and I'm in SBG now. I'm training with my brother now, and yeah, that's the reason now. Obviously, my brother was a big decision of why I made the decision to fucking go to SBG. Like,
Kenny, can I tell you how jealous I am, bro, that you had an older brother? At least, like, you had somebody to watch do it. Like me and my family, I'm
yeah,
the only one to do this. So they look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? But for you,
yeah,
bro, you had somebody like to see, like, all right, this is the blueprint. And like his nonchalantness about it probably made it easy for you. Like him just being
yeah,
like, man, I mean, I'm still broke though. Like, but you're flying off of Conor McGregor. And bro, like you said,
yeah,
this was probably early 2014 to 2016. So Connor at the
yeah.
time, bro, is Connor.
Yeah, especially in Ireland, like at that time, like he
Oh
was
man,
like the guy. He's the guy, like you know what I
dude.
mean. Like so, and the way he was just catapulted up, it was like he was the biggest name in the country. Like everyone was talking about him, and like my brother's just there taking flights with him, sparring with him, and pictures. And like I'm like, bro, like, like, uh,
What weight class did your brother fight at?
oh, my brother fought a bantamweight.
Also,
He still
they're
fights
about
a
the same
bantamweight.
size. So that's a
Yeah, like
perfect training
so
partner.
Connor was a featherweight back then, and France was
Yeah.
like bantamweight, so it's not too far off each other. So yeah, they mixed well. They're both good strikers as well. So yeah, it was obviously that was my biggest inspiration to making the trying to do this journey. Like,
Yeah. Kenny, can I ask you this question too? You kind of already brought it up right there. How many amateur fights did your brother have? Because who told you to have 18 amateur fights? I think that's genius. I train with guys, bro, who have 4 amateur fights and they're thinking about
yeah,
going pro. And I'm like, that's wild. Like, what the
yeah,
hell? And you said it to me before on Dust Up Shakedown. And bro, I took all that in. I've told so many people that story. Like, come, like it's insane to me, bro. Like it's free. It's not free fights, but you're getting free experience and you're not getting cost for it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. But just kind of like
yeah. It does.
do that for you.
Yeah, so like in the club I was in before, like it was just an all amateur club, and like I don't know, like I never really felt like I was ready to go pro. Like even when I went pro, it was
Same.
like, yeah, it was just like I couldn't get any more fights in like the UK and Ireland, like because my record was like more like a lot of people that I was coming up with were turning pro way before me. And then like there was like a load of people coming up that like 4-0, and like I think my record was like 11-6 or something like that in amateur. So there wasn't too much people with the same like amount of fights as me. So the only thing was left to do was go pro. So I just had to make the jump. You know what I mean? And
Bro.
I would have liked to have got like another one or two, but like just to make it 20. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I was more than ready. It's just about that mental switch. Like some people are ready to go pro after 5 fights. Like my brother had 10 amateur fights or 12 amateur fights, but
Oh damn. Okay.
he had like hundreds of boxing fights before that. So I just went straight to MMA. Like obviously I don't count the boxing experience I have because I kind of just always messed around. But
Yeah.
yeah, like for me, like I wouldn't say like you definitely need this amount of fights. It's varies person to person. Like some people are ready, like some people improve faster than other people. Other people are ready faster than other people or something. Like it doesn't mean like you won't have a better career than someone else, but it's just everyone's journey is different. And yeah, like just I just felt I just felt to have like 18 fights, 18 amateur fights.
Bro, well, like you just said, it's different for everybody, bro. If you're 7-0 with 6-5 knockouts, it's
Yeah,
like, what are you doing here at this point? And it's just different for every guy,
100%.
bro. Like how you're coming up, and you want to see as many different matchups, bro, as you possibly can. For
Yeah,
you, Kenny, how old were you, bro, when you took your first MMA fight?
I was so I started at 16, and
Okay.
then I took my first amateur MMA fight at like 19.
Wow, bro. So you had three
Yeah,
years of training before you went and did it.
yeah, 100%. I had like I obviously done like jiu-jitsu tournaments and like
Okay.
I've done like I'd had a few K1 fights and stuff, kickboxing fights,
Yeah.
but I didn't go like yeah, I just done that just to get the rush and experience and that like just before, because like my amateur fights did mean a lot to me. I wanted to have a good amateur record, and I wanted to be make sure I was really ready for the amateur scene.
Bro, and honestly, I mean, 18, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was feeling bad at 4. I was like, do I need to rush it? But
Yeah,
bro, hearing you say
yeah,
that, I'm telling you, Kenny, it was like, oh damn. All right. Same thing with Emmanuel. Emmanuel said, I think he's at 7 right now. I was like, okay, say less, bro. You don't have to come in here and be 4-0 and just say, fuck it, let's try it. But
yeah,
we're not even 4-0, just 4 amateur fights.
yeah,
For
hundred
you,
percent.
Kenny, bro, do you remember the emotions and whatever the feeling was like going for that first fight, bro? Like, do you remember the morning of, like day of, week of, when it was like, shit, am I doing this?
Um, I not really. It's just like I have so much points for it. So, but I remember like at the start, like the reason why I always had like I needed 18 amateur fights is because like me personally, I would just like the adrenaline would get to me, the lights would get to me personally. So it took me like 10 fights to just like something as stupid as like I don't know, like not stop like when you go out to the cage and they put the Vaseline on you, you know what I mean?
Dude,
It would take me
you
something like 10, yeah, like see they put Vaseline and they check your gum shield and all. It'll take me like
yeah.
8 fights just to stop like and just let them do it. Like I would just try going straight into the cage like because I'm just so anxious. I don't
Oh,
see
I
anything
got
any
you.
of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like
yeah.
it you know yourself, like you just you go to the cage, you stop there, you turn around, and they put well, like me, I would just go straight into the cage or something. You know what I mean? Like just something as
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
as that. Like, and that was just like just to be calm in that environment. Took me just a long time. I don't know why. Like I was just some people just lose their head and they don't train like how they fight, and that was me for
Bro.
a long time, and it just took one fight, like it just took me to switch that,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? I just got sick of doing that shit. I just said fuck it, but I don't care, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just like it was just this switch in my brain that was just like, yeah, this is just nothing, like calm down, relax, take it in, you know what I mean? Like, and like what happens if I lose. I At that point I lost like 3 or 4 fights. I'm like, "Ah, it's not the end of the world. Like I'm still gonna be in the same position if I lose than if I win." Like, and then
Yeah.
like I was like, just enjoy it, just enjoy the nerves. Like just know that you're gonna get nervous. And I used to think there was something wrong with me getting nervous, and it would affect my performances and stuff like that. But yeah, I just embrace the nerves. I embrace being scared. Embrace that like you might get knocked out. You might knock him out. Like this is the sport we're in. This is why we love it. If I was definitely gonna win, like there would be no need to take the fight. You know what I mean? And yeah, just this is why we get the adrenaline. It was just so we to just keep going back in there, and that like all them emotions, and yeah, just to accept it. And I think once I accepted all that, it was much more easier for me to get into the cage, and obviously it helped me progress. And after like I got like 8 more 9 more fights feeling like that, it was easy for me to go pro, you know.
And bro, and like what you just said, Kenny, was fucking perfect, dude. Like I totally get why dudes get mental coaches once they get to the UFC or once they get into higher levels, because it is a mind fuck. But what you
Yeah,
just said, dude, I've had that speech to me like 9 times, and slowly I'm starting to more accept it. But it is crazy, huh? Like your mind's trying to tell you to get the fuck out of there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's an old speech from Teddy Atlas or Customato. where fire can either cook
Yeah.
your food or it can burn you. You know what I'm saying? It's the fear. It's like use it as like the fire analogy, and it is a
Yeah.
mind fuck, bro. Like you said, like getting your hands up for the first time, you got that stomach, you got that feeling in your stomach. You got to use the restroom, bro. You're thinking about 90 different things that can
Yeah.
go
You're
wrong.
signing the
Just like
waivers
you
and
was
things like
crank.
that. It's mad.
Oh, bro, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Getting to the arena sucks. Waking up that morning, I'm like, can I just say my toes hurt? Can I just fake an injury here? Like, what's a way to get out of
Yeah.
this without looking
Yeah.
soft? But but for you, bro, you know what I'm saying, Kitty? Like, how can I get out of this without people
Yeah, I
being
know
like,
exactly
wait,
what you're
what?
saying, bro. I know.
But for you, Kenny, what did your brother and your family think, man, when you started training, especially after seeing him do it? And he's training with Conor. He's training with John Kavanaugh at Straight Blast Gym. I mean, what did they think about you going
Yeah.
in for it, bro?
Say that again.
So, like, what did your family think about and your
Say
brother
that
think
again. Say that
about when
again.
you went and started doing it?
Oh yeah, like my mom was always like she obviously wanted us to do college. Like she wanted my brother to like go to college and
Yeah.
obviously get a normal job and that. But like obviously it's like at that time, obviously my mom didn't really like care like about like she didn't really see any like there's no one in Ireland that was making like good money at that time. Like on, like obviously I'm trying to explain to my mom, yo, like the guy that Francis training with is the guy, like you know what I'm trying to say, and she's like, but why is France not making money? And I'm like, just be patient, man. You know what I'm trying to say. But I was agreeing with my mom for a while, like until I seen like, oh shit, like France is like when I'm seeing France, like my brother in like the UFC countdowns and things like that, like sparring with Conor, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's mad, like so,
Bro,
uh,
bro. No, no, I'm with you. I'm just
so
saying, like, bro, like how, like, cause I couldn't. I've seen some of my training partners or guys I know from Instagram on these embeddeds, and I freak out. Much
yeah,
less my brother, bro. Like you said,
yeah,
he's living the dream, and you're seeing it come to fruition. And like you said with your mom, you're kind of being
yeah,
like, look, I get it. It's not coming right now, but just give it time. It's got there's something in there.
yeah, yeah. That's when I started seeing, it, and that's why obviously I tried myself, and I'm trying myself. So,
Bro,
um,
bro.
but obviously, yeah, my mom is kind of like my mom is accepted at this stage, like she supports us, but like.
Yeah.
I don't, obviously, I don't think anyone's gonna like their son getting in the cage and that. Like, even though I don't like
Nah,
really watching my
man.
brother and that. Like, even my teammates, I don't really like watching them sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
but
bro.
you know how it goes. But
Bro, it's
yeah,
so
like
stressful.
she supports us. Like, so it's good to have that. Like,
And then can I tell you this, Kenny? Your jujitsu is fucking nasty, bro. Like the way
thank you,
you
bro.
sub these guys, bro, it is disgusting. So I was gonna ask you, did you start out doing jujitsu? But you said you did boxing, a lot of K1 as well, bro. You're well rounded, Kenny. Like for real, from the stand up with the kicks, the ground, bro. You dominate these guys. The way you transition in the ground, you're not just looking to hold. Like you're looking to hold, transition, and finish, bro. And I think that's why you have so
Yeah,
many finishes, and why damn near all your wins are
yeah,
finishes, bro. And mostly from subs. You're just doing these dudes up, man. When did you start doing
yeah.
jujitsu and like the love for it, bro?
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, I went to an MMA club, yeah, like
Yeah.
from the get go, and then the jiu-jitsu coach I had, he used to make me do like 100 triangles, like
Oh my
obviously, like
god.
I'll say uh, me and my friend, like my old teammate Ross Corney, yeah, it'll just be me
Yeah.
and him in the class, so it'll just be us two and the coach, and like he'd time us, he'd be like, make sure you do 50 triangles um like in a minute or something like that, and make sure you do the technique
Oh,
properly, like don't just throw your legs up, like, and then
yeah.
like he'd make it more. He'd make it like, all right, now 50. You're gonna do 100 triangles in a minute, like you know what I mean. And like he'll make sure that the
Oh,
technique is perfect. He'll stop the clock if you do it. If you skip like a foot on the hip or
like a
something like that, or like
yeah,
a
yeah,
detail,
yeah.
like, and he'll make you do it again, like, and then he'd do the same for like arm bars and shit like that, or kimuras and something like that with the technique the next day. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
like that, like we always just learned to attack, 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 attack. And then like obviously I just started watching videos on YouTube and shit like that. I just got obsessed with it. Like obviously learned how to do fucking omoplatas and shit. Like you don't really see them that much
Bro.
that to this day, but like when I started, I was always trying to do like crazy shit. Like,
Yeah, some Ryan Hall shit. You're trying to put me full of wizards. Yeah.
yeah. I've kind of calmed it down, but I've still have an attacking style. Like I've always just learned, I've always just trained to attack. So that's just where my style has come from. Like,
Well, Kenny, huge shout out that coach, dude. Because like I said, bro,
yeah,
fights and just seeing like what you were doing, it's super just forward, in your face, grind them, cook them, set them up to where you can get them, bro. Especially like you see, bro, some of these dudes will hold half guard for 3 minutes and not do shit with it. Like you're in
yeah,
half guard trying to set up an arm triangle, you're trying to move full mount, like you're transitioning nonstop, bro, and that shit's exhausting for to someone to be on the ground, even for you. So like your
yeah.
cardio is through the roof as well, Kenny.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't know that obviously off my last few
Come on,
performances,
dog.
but um, yeah, like my grappling, I love grappling. I love like just it's fun to me, just like just attacking, going through like different sequences and things like that. That's just fun to me. Like it's not like even though obviously it's fun to watch for people as well, but like it's just fun to me. Like not trying to hold on, like desperate, kind of trying to hold on desperately, like and that. And yeah, like that's just obviously you train how you fight. Like you, what did they say? You don't fight to the level of your expectations. You like fall to the level of your training. And I'm always training different transitions and always attacking obviously in my sparrings and stuff like that. So that's just my style. And obviously I'm trying to obviously tweak things as well. Obviously for MMA I've tweaked it a bit for MMA, but more like obviously always trying to attack for subs. That's the main goal. Like
Have you been at 145 since the beginning?
no, like remember I said I had so much amateur fights. When I got to like 10 fights, it it got kind of difficult to get fights in UK and Ireland. So
Mhm.
I would just fight at welterweight or something, and I just weigh in my clothes.
Oh
And
my
it's not probably
god!
not the smartest thing. Like it's not the smartest thing. I like I fought at welterweight before. I fought at super lightweight. I fought at lightweight. I fought at featherweight, and yeah, I've had some bad experiences with that. I've got hit by welterweights, and it would make me like gun shy for a while. Like, but
bro,
like I
for,
just keep on getting back in, and
bro, for the people who don't
yeah,
really
like I used to
understand
fight at
that, like
welterweight.
the
Yeah,
my bad, bro. Hang on, I think I'm a second. I think we're back up now. I think we're good.
no,
But
go ahead, go.
for people who don't
Yeah,
understand that, bro, I think that's crazy. So featherweight's 145, welterweight's 170. People, they mean my man is stepping up and fighting guys
yeah,
30 pounds above him, and they're cutting down to 170. It's not like you're fighting a guy that weighs. He's probably weighing
yeah,
185, or close to 190 when y'all step in there, bro. And I get how that make you gun shy.
yeah.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, it made like there was benefits of that, like getting in with heavier people and going the distance with heavier people than you, but
oh, 100%.
obviously some of the fights I'm like, yeah, I've got hit by welterweights and I'm like, oh shit, like I remember one time I fought, I was actually against John Mitchell. I think it was at super lightweight or like it was at welterweight, and I got hit in the temple and it was in the first round. And I don't remember the rest of the fight. Like, I was on the rest of
Oh
the
my
fight, like,
god.
but yeah, like I just obviously I get back to the gym, and my coach would be able to see that I'm gun shy, and then we'd work at like look at the punches coming at you. Like the worst punches are the ones you don't see. So I'd work on that as well, and then I'd go back in fight welterweight again. And I'd get better at like obviously I'd get better at my gun shy. Like I'd break the habit of that, like because that's like this is just that it's just a habit. So I just break the habit. Like I'd obviously focus on defense, get comfortable with punches coming at me again, and yeah, like it's been crazy. Yeah, it's crazy just weighing in my clothes and
Bro,
things like that. And yeah, man.
bro, but Kenny, you know how, bro, like all these crazy amateur stories, bro, is truly what prepares you for when you go pro. So when you go pro, bro, fighting a guy at 145
Yeah,
consistently ain't shit compared to having
yeah,
to
hundred
who knows
percent.
who you're gonna fight that week. You know what I'm saying? And what weight they're gonna come
Yeah.
in, dog.
Yeah, the
Which
punches definitely don't feel the same as as a welterweight. I'll tell you
no,
that.
bro, no, hell no, Kenny, you're a savage though, bro. You're a savage. Which, bro, that kind of leads me to my next point, bro. Like, when did you take your? How old are you when you took your first pro fight? What year was it, bro?
Oh, it was I think it was in lockdown. Must have been 2021. I think it was 2021.
2021. Okay, where was it in
Yeah,
Ireland?
yeah, it was in Belfast. Yeah, this
Damn, it
which
was
is in
in
Ireland.
Bel.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah,
what a spot for your first fight too, bro. Especially the history in Belfast. Fucking a.
yeah.
Were
Nah,
you
yeah,
with?
it was there, and it was just when we were coming out. It was just like when we were just coming out of lockdown. There was no like crowd or nothing like that. I didn't
Oh,
get any
okay.
money for it. Like I took the fight for free, and um, obviously we just wanted to fight at that time. At that time, like everyone just
Yeah,
wanted to train. Everyone was like
yeah.
sneaking into the gyms and shit like that. So,
Bro, you remember those
um,
days?
yeah. We were
Wild.
fighting with no crowd and that.
Bro, like you said, bro, like literally you showed up to the gym and you didn't know who was coming because you didn't know who was able to
Yeah.
sneak in, who was able to get out of their house and make it there. You would just show up to the gym and there'd be four guys.
People
And you're
getting
like,
arrested, getting haircuts and that, like a barber shop
oh,
and shit like that.
bro,
Man.
crazy. Crazy, Kenny. Were you with
Yeah.
SBG, bro, for your first fight?
Yeah, so for my first so I've been with SPG since my first professional fight, and I've been with them since then. Like, so I'm with them. That 7 fights? 7 fights with SPG.
What's the environment like over there, bro? And what's John Kavanaugh like?
John Cavendish. He's just like when you ask him something like a detail or something, like if you're struggling in
Yeah,
a certain position, he's just like a like Google or something. You just type something into Google, and he just explains it so simple. He's so chilled out. Like he'll just give you just a simple answer. He doesn't like I
he doesn't
don't
make
know,
it a
like
city.
yeah, he doesn't over like analyze anything. He just keeps
Yeah,
everything so simple. Like he's a simple guy, calm guy. And my other coach is more like mad. He's more like you know what I mean. He's
yeah.
more like I don't know what the word is, man, but he's more he gets a bit
He's
more.
more
You can see he's a
intense.
bit more anxious and yeah, he's a bit
Yeah,
more
okay,
intense
okay.
than John. I think. Yeah. So they mix off each other well, like.
Bro, and bro, like, what is his background? How does he know so much? Did he do MMA growing up? Like, I know him taking off with Conor, but like every time I talk to anybody that's met John Kavanaugh or knows him, says the exact same thing you just said, Kenny. Like, did he have
Yeah.
fights? Did he have any fights? Well,
He did have some fights before, you know. He did back in the day, but, I've never seen him fight, but I know I've heard stories of him having fights back in the day, like MMA fights and shit like that. Um, like obviously they like I don't know how he has so much knowledge, man. He's just always studying, and he's always
bro,
studying the game, how it's evolving, and yeah, like you'd have to ask him that, man.
bro, I have to, bro, because I just didn't know off top. Maybe if he's told you some stories, but everybody says that same thing, bro. That dude is a fucking wealth of knowledge for MMA, dog. And bro, he came on the rise with Conor, so he's been around every moment, all the biggest fights in the UFC. He's training Johnny Walker, guys like that. So it's like it's really nothing to him at this point. You know what I'm saying? And he's got guys like you coming up who are just hungry,
Yeah.
just want to know the information, man.
Yeah, 100%. Like there's so much knowledge around the gym, like to just like to get knowledge off people. Like there's so much pros. Obviously, John Kavanagh, like Dave Roach as well. He's my other head coach as well. So the main two people are John Kavanagh and Dave Roach, and yeah, like obviously I've packed team, Johnny Walker, Brad Katona,
Brad
um
Katona.
there's Lee Hammond, too much people, King Cowley too. There's so much top guys, like, and yeah, like Will Flurry as well. There's like it's probably like 50 people on the pro team, so like obviously there's so much bodies as well to mix with as well.
And I
Yeah.
heard the
That's
team's
just on the
amazing.
pro team, so
My
like
bad, my
yeah,
bad.
I'm lucky to have that. I'm lucky to have such a big team, and the people on the team that I have, like obviously, like I said, like it's like obviously people ahead of me and journey as well. Like to be inspired of, and just to keep just it's just always subtle reminders that obviously the big shows are there and it's possible. Like, you know what I mean?
What was how
Like
did
we
you get
said,
into
like mental.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
like
bro.
sorry,
My
like what
bad.
you
My
were
bad. I
saying,
think my
like the
headphones are
fucking the
too low.
biggest thing is the brain. Like, go ahead, bro. Sorry, it just cut out.
No, no, no. I'm about to say we're doing the same thing to each other. We're just I think I'm like a second or two behind sometimes. But bro, another thing I want to know too, Kenny. When did how did you get into Bellator? How was that whole process like?
Yeah, what the I got into Bellator after when I was 3-0, and obviously wherever I fought for free my first pro fight, and I had to obviously fight again and again and again, and I'm lucky, obviously my team, my John Tavener, obviously got me to Bellator. Like, he has obviously he has a good relationship with Bellator, and
Yeah,
obviously they need the featherweights, need fighters, and BD was here, and what's it? Yeah, so like, to be honest, I'm lucky. I'm really blessed to have the team I have. Like, I would say, obviously say that if someone's asking me to get into the sport, what is the three things that you need? It's definitely a good team around you. Obviously, like a coach, and just patience, and just getting as much experience as possible. Like, you know what I mean? But the key thing is obviously your surroundings are you. You know what I mean? Like, you are your surroundings. So yeah, it's good to be surrounded with obviously people that are much more have much more knowledge than you. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like I'm around every day. Um yeah, that's it. I'm lucky to be on. I was lucky to get the opportunities that I've got. There's a lot of people that don't get the opportunities that I've got, and fought on the stage that I've got, and experienced what I've experienced. So yeah, I'm blessed, and I'm looking forward to the future to crack open more doors.
bro. And speaking of lucky too, and kind of like getting the right, being in the right place at the right time. I think you got out of Bellator at the perfect time, bro. I think going back to Cage Warriors is amazing, man. I don't know what's going on with PFL and Bellator, bro. I don't even know how many fights you'd have got this year. You know what I'm saying? So you go into Cage
Yeah,
Warriors, and it's a huge European show over there, bro. I think that fits you perfect, man. You get way more fights, way more TV time, and Dana and the UFC is always looking at guys in Cage Warriors, bro. That promotion puts out nothing but
yeah,
just
100%.
killers, dude. So
Hundred
like,
percent, bro.
with,
I totally agree with you.
no, no,
Yeah,
no, bro.
like
You
that
good?
was
Go ahead. Go
obviously
ahead.
exactly what you're saying there. Obviously, that was the big go ahead in the decision to sign with Cage Warriors. Obviously, I was with PFL, and obviously I was on a good contract. I was getting good money from my fights, and it was heartbreaking, that they are telling me, yeah, we don't know if we're gonna be able to get you on again this year. So the release was there, so we got released. So it was like, oh, do you wait around for them? And then I'm like, in the long run, talking to my coach, we had difficult conversations. I'm like, it is good money in that, but your career is good. Your career is not looking good. Like, you're obviously fighting once a year. Maybe you don't know if they could come back in 3 months, if they can come back in 18 months, and I just had to, to get back on track. I think this is the perfect avenue. Like, there is shows in around Europe, but I feel like the UFC respects it more if you fight in the
Yes.
UK, Ireland, in case where they're random show in Poland or something like that. I feel like, so, cause if you look at the people that came out of Cage Warriors, um that are who came out, Paddy the Baddy, there's Reese McKee, Ian Gary, and things like that. There's loads of fighters coming out of another one, Locklane or something like that, fought as well on
Yeah.
the weekend. I think
Yeah.
the other week on Edward card, and yeah. So there's such a pathway to the UFC there, that it's such good, and to be so active as well. It's good for your career as well. So it was almost a no-brainer. Obviously, it hurts to take a pay cut, but in the long run, like we were saying, being patient and just trust in the process. This is the best decision, I feel like.
Bro, I mean, Kenny, you nailed that. You literally answered like 3 questions I was gonna ask, bro. Like I'm so happy for you too, dude. Like when I found out on Dust Up Shakedown that's what you were doing, bro. I was so happy for you. And then they immediately got you a fight. I mean, you fight April 26th. You fight this month in about 3 weeks, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and like you said, man, like you might take a bit of a pay cut, but you're gonna get paid more, and you know you have fights. And Cage Warriors is never going away, bro. You see like guys like Ryan Bader left today.
Yeah.
Patricio Pitbull's in the UFC now. Like slowly people are dipping off, and I think slowly the UFC's picking people up from there. So I don't know how much longer that organization's going to be around. Cage Warriors, like you said, bro, super well known, validated, nothing but OGs have come out of there that are still in the UFC. So I think that's perfect for you, bro. And I think you're going to get noticed out there, especially training with SBG.
Yeah, 100%. It's good. Like you were saying, like I think all the news. I don't know if you've seen like Andy Stevenson's posted like the SBG weren't allowed in Cage Warriors for a while, and there's a bit of beef there. But I'm glad the politics is over. I think we're back in the SBG's back in Cage Warriors, and I want to do it for the team as well. You know, I want to do it for the team as well. Show them we're back in a big way.
Kenny, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. April, where is it at, by the way? It's April 26th. It's for Cage Warriors, but where's it at?
It's in the RDS. It's in Dublin City.
Let's go, baby. How far is that from
you? Yeah, people were like saying to me like, "Oh, it's good that is like because I was fighting in Dubai. Like that's class, man. It's class to go to Dubai, and it was class to go to Dubai. 100%. Yeah. It's a sick experience. Like obviously, come on, man. Dubai is better than Ireland, bro. Dubai is better than Ireland. But when you're fighting, like I'm not on a holiday. Like I'm not really eating how I eat. Like I'm not going over there to rent Ferraris, and I'm not going over there to go to the deserts and things like that. Like so, I was just strictly business over there, and like the next day after my fight, I was straight on a flight. So it was not a holiday at all. I was just like, it's kind of like look but don't touch. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like when I'm in Ireland, my camp is just like. It's just like I'm just work straight there back to my house, and like it's just easier to have like I have like just little things like I'm able to cook my own food here in my own house. I'm able to just like whatever. I don't even need to stay in a hotel that week. Like I can cook my own food. Like I can use my own bath. I don't have to worry if is the hotel gonna have saunas or anything like that. Like it's just like just shit like that. It's just like yes, it's better to be in Ireland just for that. Like you know what I mean, just for straight business. You know what I mean. But like I said, like it was a good experience to be in Dubai. But for fighting wise, it's definitely harder. You know.
And bro, the more comfortable you are, Kenny, the better everything's gonna be, bro. Like the way less, like you said too, straight after a fight, how long is that plane ride from y'all from Dublin to Dubai?
Yeah, I think it's like 8 or 9 hours. I think it's like 8 or 9
Jesus,
hours,
bro. Yeah, like you're stuck on a plane. You're trying to cut weight. You got a bunch of bullshit going on during the week out there. Like you said too, you're in a place you're not even comfortable in. There's nothing you can really go out and do. You're just training. Even though you're in Dubai, it's dope. You're still just training, and it's fighting.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's cool, like walking around the city and not seeing like
that's
all
awesome.
how cool the city is, the buildings and that. But I can't really do. I can look, like I said, I can look, but I can't touch. You know what I'm gonna say.
and you're out there getting paid for it. It's not coming out of your pocket to be there. Like they're paying you to be here.
That's a plus. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and your family, and telling your family and your friends like I'm going to Dubai next week for a fight is awesome.
Yeah, that is a plus. Awesome. And the picture, being there in pictures and that's cool. That is benefit. like I said, there is benefits. There's benefits and there's definitely negatives. You know.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Kitty, before I touch up on your fight, dog, at April 26th, man, I got 3 questions I want to know from you as well, bro. And dude, I've had you on now for 40 minutes, Kenny. Dude, thank you so much for your time, bro. I know it's late over there. We've been trying to make this happen too, dude. And you're training and you're in camp. So I'm super grateful for your time, Kenny. You're the fucking man. The Black Diamond, people. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all following? The fucking
You're a
casuals
legend,
out of
bro.
here,
You're a
man.
legend.
Come on,
You're a
dog.
legend, bro.
Nah,
Love,
brother,
bro. Love.
you're a legend. You're a legend. And scroll by at the bottom, people. Wonder where to find my man. But I got 3 more questions to ask him before I talk about his fight and
Yeah.
get him on out of here. Kenny, where did the nickname the Black Diamond come from, brother?
You know what? Actually, Trevor. I don't know if you know Trevor McCango.
I don't.
But Trevor McCango and my old coach on my other gym. Yeah, it was like before when I was fighting like the welterweights and shit like that. Yeah. My coach always used to say like, yeah, like I was beating welterweights as well. Like he was like look, you're like before I went pro, I was like on a 5 fight streak. So I was starting to fucking like crack on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I was on a good streak, and right before I went pro, like we were like, oh, we'll go pro now. We'll win another belt or go pro. And then my coach was just like, pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. Look, like he always used me as an example of like look, you took the hard fights, and now like you're like seeing the rewards for it. Like, because at that time I had 4 amateur belts. I think I was #1 on Tapology in UK and Ireland, and
Let's
I would
go.
just piss away fights doing stupid shit like. And then like like he's like, remember I said the pressure used to always get to me and that like
Oh, bro.
he'd be like, my coach would be like, look, pressure makes diamonds, pressure makes diamonds and that like he'd always say that shit to me, yeah. And then one day he's like, Kenny, like we're gonna have to call you the diamond. I'm like, nah, you can't call me the diamond, bro. Like there's already Dustin Poirier, bro. You already know that, bro. I'm like, I can't. He's like, fuck it. He's a proper dub. He's like, yeah. He's like, fuck it, fuck it. We'll take the name. We'll take the name. But then Trevor was like, yeah, but there's no black diamond. There's no black diamond yet, though. I was like, yeah, that is true. I was like, okay, we can run with that. Cause he's like, you're like the black Dustin
Kenny.
Poirier. You can be like the black Dustin Poirier. I was like, nah, the black diamond, the black diamond. I was like, okay, that does sound good.
Kenny, that's the best fucking nickname story I've ever heard, bro. That's hilarious, bro. The way your coach was too. Fuck it, we'll take it. It's our fucking name now. You're like, bro, bro, the Black Dustin Poirier, man, the Black Diamond. Y'all know what it is, man. Kitty,
But
I
yeah,
fucking love
it just came from him just always saying pressure makes diamonds to me, like before I'd walk out to my fights and that, like.
that. Bro, I fucking love that, Kitty. Uh, bro, the Black Dustin Poirier is hilarious. What is what has been your favorite place to fight at, bro, so far that you've been to? Besides, obviously probably Abu Dhabi, but arena wise.
Oh, I think the Tree Arena, because obviously, like obviously,
Yeah,
I kept on saying my brother. I keep on going back to my brother, but obviously he played a big like part of me like doing this journey and I'm believing in
one
myself and
hundred
that like
percent.
and always when I remember the first time that he was in Bellator in Ireland and he fought in the Tree Arena. I was always started visualizing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fight there one day. And it was just that day at the card. I was just like, I was looking at the other fights and I was like, man, I'd beat that guy. I'd beat that guy. I'd beat that guy. And I was like to my mom, I was telling my mom like, here, mom, I'd mill that guy. Like, I'd beat that guy. Like, you get me? And my mom was with me. Like, and then fucking I don't know, like when I got like the call to go on the Tree Arena, it was just like, man, this is what I visualized this so
Man,
like so vividly, like you know what I mean? So like it
dude.
was real, like you know what I mean? And for me to fight there, it just meant a lot to me, like you know what I mean? And like just showed me like that, like obviously, you know what I mean? Like what I was saying earlier in the interview, like um obviously like your belief and the way you think and all like can take you to fucking mad places and yeah man, that's why the Tree Arena was always the best place for me to fight, like just cause of that, like I've always visualized it, like I've always went to concerts there and like and shit like that, like Drake concerts, I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar concerts or something like that, like I've all like just to fight that for me, fighting that stadium for me was just fucking mad to me, like you know what I mean, like I felt like I was fucking You know what I mean? I felt like I could walk around like this. You know what I mean? Like Connor or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? Like I felt like yeah, I'm here. Like
This is truly my place. This is truly my house. Like y'all are all just welcome to be here.
yeah, yeah,
Kitty,
literally, bro.
kitty. That is, bro. I'm not, bro. It's like that's like for real talk. Like that's a hilarious story, but it's also like amazing, bro. Like legit. That's like it gives me almost goosebumps, bro. For real, hearing that, like hearing like you watched your brother
Yeah,
fight there. You're sitting there
bro.
with your mom.
Have you ever had anything like that, bro?
Oh,
Sorry,
bro.
bro. I cut you
Listen,
off, bro. Have you
when
ever
you
had
were
any?
no, bro, when you were saying that, I was vividly like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know, bro. I
Yeah,
literally the first time I ever went in a fight, I went and watched my friend fight. It's a bar over here. It's like a dance hall. It's called Escapade,
yeah.
and I watched the Muay Thai fight there with him. And I was 23. I was only training for like 6, 7 months. I didn't even know if I was still gonna do this shit. I was like, bro, I might stop. This shit's expensive as fuck, and I'm
Yeah.
scared than a yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's expensive, and I'm scared
Yeah.
than a motherfucker every day. So I watched him, bro, and like Kenny, I swear to God, just like you were saying, I'm watching guys walk out, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
would absolutely put that dude in a hospital. I would fuck him up. Like this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I spar against guys that are
Yeah.
way better than these dudes, and they piece me up, and I at least
Yeah.
can handle myself.
Yeah. And
So like
you're not
hearing
like
that,
doing it like a troll, like you're not like like people on
no,
in the comments or something, like you're just in your head, you're not gonna like go and bash the guy or something, but you're just thinking in your head, like, and just like, man, if I was there I would do this, if I was there I would do this, like, and it's just like, yeah, like it's just proving to yourself now, like, and then when you prove it to yourself, it's like, yeah, man. It's a good
bro,
feeling, like,
Kenny. And it's for you, like for me, I did an amateur MMA fight. There was probably like maybe 100 people in the crowd. For you doing it where you did it at, it's probably a packed arena. Was it for a pro fight or amateur fight?
profile.
Oh, and it's a pro fight. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Kenny,
I
bro.
think it was my when I fought in the tree arena and in the tree arena, like it was just like, yeah, it's just I don't know, I can't put into words, like
No, bro, trust
that. I
me.
think that was the
Trust.
best night of my life, man. I can't lie, like
Bro, I fucking love hearing that, Kitty. No, for real, bro. Like, I know, like a dude that's I've only done 4 of these, but bro, I know like that feeling, and like it's emotional as fuck. It's kind of like it's
yeah,
crazy, and like you said, bro, you can't
yeah,
believe like
yeah,
you manifested this. Like you're like, how am I walking out now? How am I not in the crowd? Like, how am I walking to this arena? Like, my music's playing right now. Like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah. Obviously, like when you're fighting there, you're like, man, nah, I deserve to be here. Like I'm fucking better than all these
Exactly,
guys. But like after the
exactly.
fight, when you take it in, you're like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Like you take it in after, it's like mad. Like, but yeah, like you're just in the moment. Like obviously, I'm in the moment now. I'm trying to chase the next goal. Obviously, you know what I mean. The next goal is getting this Cage Warriors belt or getting on Dana Contender Series. These are both two of my goals. Like and yeah, I feel like I'm closer than many people will think. Like I'm closer to that than a
You
lot of
are.
people. I'm only like, I think I'm only, because people that like I keep on saying, man, people have like short memories in this sport, bro. Like you lose one
Yes.
fight and then you like even I was saying this to someone in training today, yeah. Like say Leon Edwards, yeah. If he knocks out his next two guys, like people are gonna start being coming on the will be on his cock again. Do you know what I mean? Like he's on a third. He's not a bad fighter after two fights. Like he's on a 13 fight unbeaten streak, and he beat the pound for pound number one like twice. You know what I mean? Like or Dana's pound for pound number one. Like but yeah. Look, I just think this like you said, like you're only as good as your last fight, and I feel like this fight and the next fight after it, like I feel like my name would be like in good light, and I feel like I'm closer to a UFC contract than many people would think right now. It looks bad because I'm on a slump, but like I said, people have short memories, and you're only as good as your last fight, or in this case, your next fight. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Bro, Kenny, I'm telling you, dog, I can't fucking wait to watch you get on Dana White Contender Series, Ultimate Fighter. UFC, something, bro. I'm telling you, you deserve it, bro. Like real life,
Nah,
you
thank you,
deserve
bro.
it. Your story's amazing, dude. Your fight style, they need somebody like that here too. We got too many lame
Yeah,
prey guys starting to come up, bro. We need a guy like
yeah,
you for finishes, bro, and always getting the job done, Kenny. And the
yeah.
personality, bro, doesn't hurt either. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Come on,
bless,
bro.
bro. I appreciate
Come on,
that.
brother.
But
Black Diamond.
nah, like as well as that, yeah. I don't want no slow track. Like I said, I want the belt, and like I'll be calling for the belt after this fight. Like they asked me if I want an easier fight than this guy. I said, bro, this is an easier fight than what I have in my head. The people that I want to fight. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
people that I have in my head that I want to fight are like, yay, a scary motherfuckers, bro. You get me? So
That,
this fight, yeah, like I don't like this is a tough fight to the promotion, like for me. So, um, yeah, like I want the best people in my division, and I don't want no slow burner to the belt. Like I wanna go straight for it, man. I want the best guys that they think that are in the division, and that's what I want. Like when I say UFC, like I'm coming for it. Like, and yeah, the fights. Give me your best guys because I want the belt. I want to be the champ,
bro.
and I
Dude, I'm
think by
telling
the
you.
end of this year, I'll be on track for that.
Bro,
Trust me.
at least. That's why the Cage Warriors moves, bro. That was amazing.
Yeah.
You can get at least 3 fights this year, minimum. You
Hundred
know what I'm saying?
percent, hundred
With a
percent.
well-known promotion who actually has future and promise, dog. I'm telling you, bro,
Yeah,
that was an amazing move you did, Kenny.
yeah. So they said to me, yeah, like I was arguing with them about like honestly, I'll tell you about the negotiations. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not gonna hurt anyone. I'm not gonna bash anyone, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I wanted I wanted I wanted a 1 fight contract, like so I can just go just throw myself around. Get me there? Like nah, we only have 5 fights, and it's like the 5 fights was like something like a 36-month contract or something like that. And then I was like, ah. I'm like, make it. I'm like, I want more fights in a certain amount of time. I was like, I asked my manager. I'm like, get them to say 20 months, and then they're like, do you want 18 months? I was
God.
like, yeah. I was like, five
Oh
fights in
my
18 months.
God.
I was like, yeah, give me that.
Oh,
So
Kenny, all fucking day. Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you now, bro.
My bad, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, dog. I was just saying, like, as you said that, 5 fights in 18 months, all fucking day, bro. That's literally
Yeah,
the perfect projection for you. And honestly, dude, you're a
100%.
gangster for even wanting to take 5 months and 18 months, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I don't know. Hopefully I'm okay, bro. Hopefully I'm okay. You
No,
know.
bro. Nothing but blessings, bro. For real. Nothing but
Yeah,
blessings
yeah,
from
yeah,
every fight, every training you do, bro. Like, nothing but blessings, man.
yeah. 100%,
Dude,
man.
Kenny, I got one last question for you before I get you out of here, bro.
Okay.
What has been your favorite walkout song of all time since you've started fighting?
Always, man. Like, you probably know this, bro. I think that this is hard, bro. Like, this is
It's
like
hard.
when you're starting to pick your walkout song, you're like, I'll pick this one. Then the next day, you're like, nah, I shouldn't pick this one. I should have picked this one. You know what I mean? There's too much. There's
Yeah,
too much songs, bro. And like,
man.
you're feeling different each day, like to
Dude.
whatever vibe you're feeling. Like, if one day you might want this type of music, next day you want a different genre or something. But yeah, I always use I don't know. You probably don't know. I don't know if you know Rod Wave, Rags to Riches. I always use
Oh,
that song. Like,
little baby. Yeah, dog, I know
yeah, with
that.
Little Baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I always,
Dude, you're
I always
talking
use
to a
that song.
culture man. Let's go. Bro, bro, Rags to
I've been
Riches is a
always,
badass song.
yeah, I've been using that song a lot. So I just stick with it, like, cause I crack my head trying to pick up with a new song, like.
Bro, I'm thinking about it right now in my head. I'm over here bopping. I'm just over here like I got
Rags
the
to
chorus
Riches,
in my head
Rags
right
to
now.
Riches.
Yeah, dog. And then when little baby gets
The
on that thing, dog.
riches.
Yeah. Hey, that boy Rod Wave be hitting high notes, boy.
You
Don't
know.
play Rod Wave. Come on, dog. Hey, no silver spoon. We have plastic utensils, Kenny. Don't forget that,
Yeah.
brother.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, dog.
Yes, sir.
Come on, dog. Kenny, for real, dog. I really do appreciate you, man. Like I got an hour out of your time today. I'm so sorry I went a little over, but dude,
Nah, no
you're
problem. Yo,
truly
can I ask you, bro? What walkout song do you use, bro?
bro. I use nothing but Eminem songs.
Really?
Like
Yeah, that's
my
good. That's
last
good.
song was "Sing for the Moment," and I don't use like
Oh,
the
so that's
last
a
one
good
because
one.
it's too
That's a
old.
good one.
"Sing for the Moment," bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's a good one.
a different mindset, dog. Especially when you hear that like dun 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 dun. When you're in the
Yeah,
night,
yeah, yeah.
like I'm about to fucking go to prison.
Yeah, that look at it. Oh, I feel it.
Come on, dog. I'm about to go for a run, Kenny. God damn it, when we get off. Go for a fucking run. What's that shadow boxing? Shit, man. Let's go. Kenny,
Let's go.
bro, I cannot wait to see what you do with people. April 26th. My man's catching an absolute homicide. Fucking legal. Fucking Cage Warriors in Dublin. Y'all know what this fucking is. Check my fucking boy out, people. If you're not following the Black Diamond, you're a fucking casual. It's scrolling by at the bottom. Black Diamond _ MMA. Y'all know what it is.
My guy Sterling. My fucking guy Sterling, bro. Man,
Come
like
on,
Sterling.
dog. You're the best. I appreciate you, brother.
Nah, love, bro. Thanks for having me on. I enjoyed it.
Yes, yes, always, dog. Peace out, people. Follow my boy, Kenny. We're out of here, brother.
Best.